You can't go in there. You want to go pumpkin picking?
Yeah!
Yeah? And what else do you want to do? Yeah? He's in a bit of a rush, so we're going to have to cut the intro a little bit short. But we try to do these things with Sahan. Wait. Just to make memories, and I feel like when we were younger, these things weren't as popular. So it's fun to do them with him. And really just spend time with family.
Dad is here. Pumpkin Fiend is ready to go pumpkin picking, so we gotta go. See you guys.
On every time, at least we try for home run every time.
Yeah, you see that? You seen the spider?
But you want to put this on?
Baby, you say 1 second. 1 second. You say pumpkin? Say pumpkin.
Okay, so we just arrived at the farm. First, we're gonna do the hayride. It's so cute. A fire truck, baby? Go. The last time we went pumpkin picking, you were too small. Now he's like actually enjoying it. Huh? Yeah, he could barely walk.
Oh, go up.
Okay, and then come out of the sweat. I need to take this off.
Go over here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boom.
Woo! Okay, we just came over to the other side. There is another petting zoo and an even bigger playground. So, let's see.
Break it.
Aw, good job.
Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Say thank you. I don't have it.
Good job. Baby, look at the goat. Is that a goat? I don't even know.
Hey, what's up, girl?
You can't go in there. Whoa, what is it? What is it? Yo.
Mama?
We got some apple cider. This is like the best apple cider I've ever had. He's obsessed with the pumpkins. I cannot. Boy, which one you picking? Pick one. What's all that green stuff on those pumpkins?
It was a big part.
Is that the pumpkin that you picked, my baby? You want that one?
See how tall she is. You passed the 5. You passed the 5. Move to the right a little bit. Yeah, you passed the 5.
You want to try it?
Yeah, you're 5 foot. Let me see, let me see. Let me see the number 5 next to you. Yeah, babe, 5 feet. Exactly. Meanwhile. Let's see, how tall is my baby?
Are you at the 3?
Let-
You passed the 2. So, let's see, man.
Stand up.
Okay, stand straight. Stand straight.
You got the 3 exactly. A little bit.
He does not care.
3, go!
We're here. Waiting for Sahan to stop playing. You tired, babe? Look at this. Babe, you tired?
Yo, to be honest,
He didn't even know I was recording.
I was looking at Sahan. That's where he was. He was trying to find it over there.
So we're back home. We got some apple cider. I don't know if you guys could see it. And we also got some donuts, and it was a really great experience. It was a 10 out of 10, and it was very cheap. Everything was like $8. I'm sorry, general admission was like $8, and then the pumpkin was $13. And we have like the biggest pumpkin there is. Well, look. So this is our pumpkin.
I see one nigga went in the room. He said, "Yo."
Trying to look for something to eat now. Even though I said there's food in the fridge, nobody wants to eat no food in the fridge. I don't know why not. Now my cooking is going to waste. But I will figure it out for them since they don't know what they're gonna eat. And really what I was trying to say at the beginning of the vlog is that I try to do these things with my son now, because when I was growing up, we didn't do these types of things as much, where we would go pumpkin picking or apple picking. Like, I would do that on school trips. So now doing it with your family, it's like very comforting, and it's just like a good family experience. And I just love that he has and is going to have all these memories for when he grows up. So that's really exciting, and I see more often that people do it now. So yeah, I love doing these things, breaking generational curses, and just enjoying the time with my son and my family. So 10 out of 10 experience. Go to Damaris Farms if you're in the area, and enjoy this week's vlog. Hey YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Solari. I'm a lifestyle creator. I usually make content based around my family, fitness, or just my everyday life. Sometimes I like to dibble and dabble into beauty or fashion or whatever really just crosses my mind. Just to quickly introduce myself for those who are new here, I am a mom of a 2-year-old toddler, and I also am pregnant with my second boy. And it has really been getting straight into it. This journey has really been different from my first pregnancy. My first pregnancy, I can say I didn't enjoy it as much. I was very secretive. Well, not secretive. What's the word? I guess I just wanted to protect my privacy. I didn't post that I was pregnant the entire time. I also didn't really go out much, so it was just really me trying to understand what was going on with my body, trying to understand that I was growing a human, trying to get my life together, because at that time I honestly felt like everything was just not together besides the fact that I was having a baby. So it was really different for me. Now I can say that I have tried to enjoy this pregnancy as much as possible, just because my last pregnancy, as a result of me not enjoying it and feeling so down within myself, I actually got really bad postpartum. And I like to share that part of me with you guys just because I want you guys to know the real and understand that postpartum is a big thing, and it does happen, and it happens to the best of us. Never in a million years did I think I would have postpartum, just because I thought I was mentally strong enough to handle the postpartum period without getting postpartum, if that makes sense. But I actually did, and it was really, really bad. It scarred me, and after I had my first son, I was like, I never want to go through this again. I never want to have kids again. And it was scary finding out that I was pregnant again, to be honest, because of how bad my postpartum was the first time. So I decided to make a shift. I decided to enjoy this pregnancy way more than I did the first time. I decided to be more open about it, more public about it, even though I sometimes feel like I like to keep certain things to myself. I still chose to be public about my pregnancy, go out more, just enjoy time with my son because he is currently 2 years old. It is a struggle sometimes to be able to balance everything. So I'll get into that in a little bit. But what I'm trying to say is that I think my mental state has been way better this time around, and I do hope that when I do give birth that it isn't as bad of a transition as it was the first time, which they do say that when you go from 0 to 1 kid, it's a crazy like 360 transition, but going from 1 to 2 kids, it's not that bad. So we'll see. I'm currently in the 3rd trimester. So let me tell you guys how it's going currently. I feel like I am exhausted. I cannot walk longer than like 10 minutes without waddling, without my back hurting. Like my back has been killing me so bad. And this is like the worst part of pregnancy. I guess it's the 3rd trimester. Everything I do is pretty much uncomfortable. I lay down, I'm uncomfortable. I wake up to pee so many times. And it's like, this is the part where it starts getting to me, where I'm like, oh my god, hurry up, like I want this to be done. I'm trying to let the process be the process, but I would be lying if I said it's not hard. It is hard sometimes because I do have a toddler. So having a toddler, I gotta take a long breath. Having a toddler while being pregnant and him not being in daycare is what makes this a million times harder. My boyfriend travels for his career and stuff, and I am alone sometimes, a lot of times. And I also work from home, and to make it short, it's not that it's hard to be a stay-at-home mom while also working, because that's already one stepping stone. But being pregnant and being a stay-at-home mom while also working, that's like a challenge. Like that has been a struggle for me the past few days, I'm not gonna lie. I have been trying to gather up all the energy that I have inside so that I'm able to do stuff with my son and be fair to him and give him 100% of me, while I feel like all I want to do is go to bed. Because I'm not gonna lie, all I want to do is go to bed. Sometimes I just want to lay down all day. I don't even want to wash the dishes. I don't want to do anything besides be in my bed. But then I have a little one who's like constantly like, Mom, I need a dinosaur. I need fruits. So like that part has been a real struggle. Something I didn't experience my last pregnancy because obviously it was my first pregnancy. So I think so far with the transition from 0 to 1 to 1 to 2, it's not as easy as you may think or as they make it seem. At least not yet, because of the fact that I'm running around with a toddler all day and then have to tend to myself, and then I'm trying to make content, and then it's just a lot going on. And I'm trying so hard to be patient. But y'all, it is so hard. That's a little bit of how I've been feeling lately. But I've also been really missing my body. Like missing having control over my body because it's been in so much pain. And this is something I really struggled with my first pregnancy. So I used to cry like in the 3rd trimester, well maybe not just the 3rd trimester, but like throughout my first pregnancy the entire time, because my body was going through such a big change and I was not used to it. Like every time I saw a stretch mark come in, I would start crying. And now I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen. I know I can get my body back. I know that I'll be okay. But when you feel like your face is getting chunkier and like your body is just not as, like you just don't have that much stamina anymore, it's just like very discouraging. And honestly, I probably haven't been to the gym in over a week because of my back pain. So it's like, it's so discouraging sometimes because I want to be fit, I want to eat the best I can, I want to be able to do certain things But then it's like you also have to take it slow and take care of yourself and take care of your body, because if you're doing too much, sometimes it's not what's best. And that's what makes it so hard, and it can become so mentally challenging when you're struggling with feeling like you want to do stuff but you can't do stuff, and then also feeling tired, and it's just not that easy. I did work out this pregnancy more than the last one, I can say, but it's just a lot, and sometimes I just miss my body. I just miss being able to have control, have energy. So I'm currently struggling with that part. But what I can say, mentally, I feel way more prepared than I did the first time. And I'm happy about that, because I'm really trying to avoid postpartum depression at all costs this time, because it literally, when I tell you it changed me as a person, scarred me for life, it really did. And I am trying to avoid that part of me that came out, because it was terrifying, and we don't like that. Like, I don't need that energy. So I'm mentally, I do feel like I am more prepared. I'm ready for this baby to come out, even though I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm just ready to get this show on the road, for real. But other than that, to answer your questions, do I feel like this pregnancy has been different from the first? Not really, besides the mental part. I don't really have any cravings. I don't feel like my diet has changed much, although I do not restrict myself, and my doctors are telling me that I have been gaining too much weight, and even that is a little bit discouraging, because you're like, not everybody is the same. People gain weight differently, and that's something that I want to emphasize on my page. I want to emphasize that sometimes doctors, even though they say they have the best interest in you, sometimes they're really there just to stress you out, because why is a doctor saying you're gaining too much weight? Like, I'm not obese. My stomach is fine. My kid is fine. He's healthy. Like, I feel like they put a lot of pressure on us sometimes, and it's not fair, and that's what causes stress throughout pregnancy. And that's something that I want to advocate for on my page, because I know I struggled so much my first pregnancy, so I don't want anyone to ever feel like they're struggling so bad to the point where their mental health has taken over them. Like, if that makes sense. Even though they're telling me that, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Because not everyone gains 30 pounds while pregnant. My first time I gained like 40 pounds, and I'm fine. So don't feel discouraged. These doctors aren't always in the best interest. Sometimes they're just trying to scare you off and force you into getting surgery, and I don't like that. I don't respect it, and always feel like you should have a say-so. Some people gain 50, 60 pounds, and they're totally fine. So, am I prepared for baby number 2? Absolutely not. I haven't bought a damn thing. I'm 28 weeks. Haven't bought a dang thing. I haven't set up no room. I don't even know what his name is going to be. I don't even know, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be living in this apartment. Like, I really don't know what's going on, and I'm just trying to go with the flow. But am I gonna lie and say it doesn't stress me out sometimes? No, it does stress me out. But I really, like, I'm trying so hard to just leave everything up to God, because God is up there, and He will help me when the time is needed. So when it comes to buying stuff, and I mean, I have a lot of things from when my son was younger, but like, still, I'm just like, I guess I'm waiting to the last moment, because I'm not gonna have a baby shower this time. It was totally pointless for me, but I'm not gonna have a baby shower, so I'm just waiting it off, you know. We just going with the flow this time around. I feel like this whole pregnancy has been just going with the flow. Like, oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, okay. Oh, we need to buy stuff. Oh, wait till the last minute. A name? Don't know one. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a pregnancy update, a little bit of where I am currently, how I'm feeling, how this pregnancy has been going, and where it's going, which is still a question mark. I hope I am able to inspire you guys and showing you guys the truth about my pregnancy, postpartum journey. And if you guys have any questions, always comment below. I have so much information on postpartum and how to possibly avoid it this time around. I have so many tips and advice when it comes to postpartum fitness or pregnancy fitness. And if you guys are ever like in need or need to talk to somebody, I'm here to talk to you guys, because when I was going through what I was going through, I felt like no one understood. And when I tell you, it almost ruined my life. It literally almost ruined my life. So yeah, if you guys feel like you need someone to talk to, just reach out, comment on my posts. I'm always here to help inspire you guys when it comes to being a mom, because it isn't easy. Or if you're a dad, it's not easy. Having to balance life, having to balance work, having to balance kids. None of it is easy, but it is doable when you have the right mindset. And I just don't want anyone to ever feel like they're alone or struggling or you know, just upset, like no one understands what they're going through, because that's how I used to feel. So always reach out. I'm here to help, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Hey you guys, so we are doing a mini road trip, just me and the baby. We are going to meet Hassan in... Huh? We're about to go meet his dad, who's been doing stuff for work for like the past week. So we're gonna go meet him, and we've been missing him, so it's really been hard, especially pregnant by myself. So I wanted to take you guys on this little road trip with me. It's currently 8:30 and I should be there by 10. But I'm going to stop and get some food just in case I get a little bit hungry, and then be on the road. Now 15 minutes away. It's a pretty easy ride. Not too much traffic. Honestly, no traffic. I'm pretty much going straight the whole time, so that's been nice. Enjoy the roads while I drive. Okay, you guys, so we made it. We're now picking up Hassan because he actually went to the movies. So we're picking him up and going to the hotel. So let's just wait for him to come out. And I'm only whispering because the baby fell asleep. Thank God. I wanted him to sleep on his bedtime, so that's good. So let's just see how long it takes Hassan to come out, and then go to the hotel. Haven't seen him in a week.
I wasn't asleep. I would have said we could have went to the movie.
Huh?
I was gonna say if Simon wasn't asleep, we could have went in the movie. Come on, let's go to the hotel.
In the room with Dada. He pooped? He already has a crib for Sahan. Babe, did you miss us? Because we missed you. Had to check out the bathroom. It's the bath. It's the room. Cute little room. Okay, see you guys next week. What's up, you guys? So it is officially Halloween and we are in Delaware. So I didn't know really what much else there is to do out here besides go to the museum. So I'm gonna try to see what we can find today. My baby is a dinosaur. Say roar! You're a dinosaur! So right now we're at the Delaware Children's Museum, and hopefully they have some fun things to do for kids. I'm really excited. He's really excited. He wants candy, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully we get some candy, and yeah, happy Halloween.